Okay, so we are now live. Hello everyone and welcome to Tier 2 Round 11. We are going to be racing around Qatar today. It is going to be a sprint weekend for our Tier 2 drivers tonight. Uh, it's going to be one-shot qualifying, then a sprint, then the actual race. As we wait for our drivers to ready up and for the lobby to go. I think we are currently seeing an Alfa Romeo and an Alfa Tauri. Are we gonna have about Cosmic is not gonna be joining us and Peak is nowhere to be found. Let's hope this won't be a long wait for everyone here. A little debrief on our drivers today. We have Side Effects, the championship leader, as he extend his lead and he is now leading by only points. Health Rex. This is going to be an exciting race, maybe even championship decider if anyone decides to DNF between them, especially if it were to be Stealth Rex. Then they are followed by Prodigy, Yannick Java, and Doubted String. These are our top 5 for the driver standings in Tier 2. As for the constructors, we have Ferrari in the lead, Mercedes, then Alpine. I don't think anyone is gonna be taking Ferrari's part in the lead, but that is gonna be decided this race and the race after. Only have 12 rounds, I think, here in par. Yeah, that's all. And we are now readying up, and we are gonna be starting in about 10 seconds. So let's switch over to our live scene. Okay. Wait as the game loads up our one-shot qualifying. I mean, I am conflicted between saying that maybe stealth or side would receive pole or like get pole. Am I gonna be proven wrong though? Is it gonna be someone else? That on. We have 5 seconds remaining. Oh, never mind. We are now starting. Our drivers have readied up. Up. Starting yet again. 20 seconds remaining. Everyone is rocking off. Different setups. Most likely high downforce setups as it very twisted corner. As it is very twisted back around here. Or one of one of three actually. Four. One of four Middle Eastern tracks. And on to qualifying we go. So many people retiring from the session. No idea if that's a glitch or not. And Java seems oh, never mind. It's side effects on provisional pole, followed by Sonorous, and then 30. Are we gonna see any changes here? Yep. Or Silent Pistol taking the and fighting side effects for pole position over here. Silent gonna be Silent Pistol, is he gonna be our pole sitter tonight around Qatar? Seems very close to side effects though. One little mistake, oh, and it happens. Side effects takes the lead yet again as we ride on board to the last two corners. And it looks like Cyan Pistol is gonna be the one taking pole away from side effects. Never mind, side effects I think takes pole, and as he takes the checkered flag, he is on pole with Cyan in second by only a few hundred. Maybe a tenth and a hundredth. Ooh, never mind, 300th of a second between side effects and Cyan Pistol. No idea where Stealth Rex is. Oh, and he's been disqualified, and is it 70? Is it gonna be a charge from Stealth to the upper field, or is something gonna go down into corner 1 as T2 haven't had the cleanest driving last race in Monza around 10. Let's hope today is gonna be different. I am gonna try to implement a feature here, which is gonna be a little replay of incidents if we were to see them, and didn't get to see the incident, we won't play it. As we wait for our drivers to line up for the sprint race, I think everyone is gonna be going on to Microsoft didn't prove the best tire last night in T1. Soft seem to be lasting almost 10 to 11 laps, and that's with a little bit of looking out for them. But if you do want to push like you are in the sprint race, that won't, the softs won't be able to. do that for you. And it's lights out and away we go. Side Effects has an amazing launch and stays in first, followed by Silent Pistol in second. Great racing from our drivers here, no incidents so far, only an Alpha Tori that goes very wide. Stealth Rex goes up to 13th. Let's put tires and a full track map. We have thrown globe on the softs, not the best strategy, I don't think so, as we saw in yesterday's race. I mean, not much going on here though. We do have a little bit of racing between Silent Pistol and Side Effects, as Silent Pistol is right on his gearbox. Let's look at Stealth Rex as he tries to climb up the field. He is second in the driver standings after all. He would like to at least go up to the top 8 to have a chance at getting a win here around Qatar. Stealth Rex has increased by 6 positions, climbing up from 17th all the way to 11th. STB Maldi as well from 14th all the way up to 8th. And that's some ooh! Whoa, 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 whoa! Was that intentional? Let's save the clip over here. Going to our replay right now. Let's have a look at this. No idea who that was though. We are gonna have a look right now. Yeah, you can see a lot of close racing between our drivers into T1 here. This is the replay, guys. And it is, I think, an Aston Martin. Look at that right over here. Yep, an Aston Martin and a Ferrari. Is that intentional? No idea. And there was Stealth Rex being spun over here. Did they reset onto track? No idea. That is gonna be looked at by our stewards. That is an illegal move here. Looking at our leaders right here, not much between them. We have a DNF, I think, in the pit lane, yes, and that's DJ Bugs. Stealth Rex in the pits now, lost a front, a left. Wait, they did not repair Stealth's front wing. Seems to have an end plate that is missing on the front left side. Very close racing between our top 5 over here, with a huge gap between 5th and 6th, a 2.4 second gap. Is anyone going to be able to catch up to Side Effects? We are going to be seeing we are going to see as DRS is now enabled, and did have a lot of beautiful DRS plays yesterday. Did seem to be only spot for overtaking though. Not much overtaking going on track, only under DRS. There's a yellow flag that was caused by, I have no idea. Chaza Plays receives a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Silent Pistol couldn't catch up to Side Effects under the DRS. Prodigy still in third with Simon in fourth, and 30 in fifth. 30 drops down from third to fifth. Not gonna be happy with that. Let's look at the tires. Tires are still the same. You have mediums, but we did have Stealth Rex and Throne Globe pitting, I think, for new. as Stealthrex did collide with someone and did spin. And Stealthrex receives a second time penalty. Side effects is gonna be very happy with that, as he is the championship leader, and if Stealthrex doesn't manage to get any points around here and Side effects wins, I think it is gonna be decided right in this race who is gonna be champion for season 10 in tier 2. Let's look at penalties over here. We have Sign Pistol 3-second time penalty. We did not get to see overtake. 3-second time penalty, which would drop him down to 5th, unfortunately, if he wasn't able to pull a gap between him and the drivers behind. With Sky Inter having a race with Maldi over here, with Throne Globe receiving another a 3-second time, another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings again. Okay, so top 5 are only separated by 2 seconds, if not less. Very close racing and a very huge fight for first place. Saint is fast, but is he gonna be able to go fast enough? And 30 received 3-second time penalty, and Java another 3-second time penalty for multiple warning. With DRS open, are our drivers gonna be able to do anything? We do have a massive DRS chain caused by Sign Pistol and side effects. I don't think anyone is gonna be able to do anything here. Side effects and Scient using up a lot of their ERS as we see their flashing lights. We have Prodigy with 50% managing their battery pretty well, 30 as well, Simon with less than 7% battery. Maldi chases Skyinter for a battle for 6, and drivers in the back, I think everything is settling down. Let's look at Kofi as they try to make their way around Adored Penny. Are they going to be able to catch up though? I think it's going to be under the DRS on the pit straight, as Adored Penny is not in the range of DRS between them and Mixer. Signed. Oh, Tide drops down to 3rd with Prodigy now in 2nd. Not the. Oh, and that's the effect of ERS, guys. ERS and DRS is a deadly combo when used correctly, and that is what happened against our championship leader Side Effects. Was overtaken by Sertian, Prodigy, were used this combination DRS and DRS. Prodigy did overtake Side before DRS though, so only Serti did take advantage of that move. Serti and Scientist have a 3-second time penalty, guys. With Simon in 5th, still in the fight, getting the tow from our drivers here. Moss Megan is comfortably in 8th. Round Stevie Maldi seems to be chasing Skyinter. Is he going to be able to win on this DRS straight? And is it gonna be enough? I do not think so. Until I am now proven wrong, and he goes on the inside with the Skyhunter sticking to the outside now. Now on the inside, and there's a little bit of contact between our drivers, but we are safe to say that Maldi has won that fight into one. Both of our drivers have completed ERS though. I mean, is Skyhunter gonna keep the gap close to Maldi and maybe be able to make a move under DRS zone? Prodigy overtakes Scient and first. Prodigy having an amazing race. Our first driver to cross the finish line, the checkered flag would get 8 uh, 8 points over here, followed by second at 7, and it goes down all up to 8. Who gets 1? That looks to be transmission with Scientist Prodigy under the DRS. Prodigy, I think, should stay behind Pisto up until the end of lap 10, so they can overtake them under DRS with a combination of DRS, as they do have a lot more ARS than Scient Pistol, with Prodigy on 22% and Scient on 10%. Let's look at our pole sitter and now in 4th side effects, who's trying to overtake 30. Let's keep in mind that Scient and 30 do have second time penalties that would drop them down 4th and 5th, promoting Prodigy and side effects to 1st and 2nd respectively. Kofi still chasing and Lord Penny, not much to do. Back to our race leader here. Prodigy is tactic that I was talking about, staying behind until goes on the inside and is now ahead of Stoll, who is now in 2nd. Skyhunter received second time penalty warnings, trying to defend against STB Maldi. Close racing between our Red Bull and Haas driver over here. And Maldi closes the gap on Sky. Didn't leave any space, forcing Sky to back out. That is gonna be looked at by if any of the drivers end up reporting. Save a clip to have another. Scient very close behind Prodigy. Prodigy is gonna be using their ERS to the maximum. I mean, is 30 gonna be able to Scient with that much ERS though? Scient is now trying to go on the outside and cannot, pulls out of that move, tries to go for the good old switch and cannot. Is Prodigy gonna be able to win this race, even though Scient Pistol does overtake him into Scient overtakes him into the checkered flag, but Scient does have a 3-second time penalty along with 30, which promotes Side and Prodigy 1st and 2nd, being one of gosh, I cannot talk today. Leaving Scient and 30 4th and 5th. As for our championship contender here, Stealth Rex, not the best finish, finishing 18th. dropping down a position actually. Not the best race for our ladies. Very unfortunate. And that's the sprint race for you guys. I think we're gonna have a pretty exciting race. Not much going on between our drivers except that one incident at the start of the race, which did end up making our championship contender Stealth Rex win, and Aston and Ferrari going off track. Let's have a look at that yet. And we are actually gonna look at results and then the race director. And okay, quick incidents for our stewards as they would like to have a look. Maybe someone that wants their 3 seconds should uh, maybe have the glitch where it wouldn't show up and they would need to stream as them not exceeding time. As our drivers line up on the grid, we show you the replay of what happened at the start of the race. Right over here between our drivers. Stealth, who climbed up all the way from 17th to 11th, has a massive moment here. One of our other drivers, who that we are going to be pausing that closely. Okay, so I think it's going to be oh, and the race starting. So that's 5 red lights, and away we go. The lights switched for me. They did way way earlier than that. Side effects is now in second and Prodigy thing. Let's look at Stealth Rex. So a little bit of contact between them and the Aston Martin. There's the McLaren of Daleks who spins out. Maybe because of contact, did not get to. Stealth overtakes his go into space. Bug. Saw that in the corner of my eye. Not the best racing done by our Aston Martin drivers here. Shaza sends wrong globe spinning. Let's save a clip. 30 overtakes Cyan for long pit straight. Fourth. A lot of racing going on between our drivers, and it is a car park over here. So many cars fighting for first. Not much between our first and 16th driver, believe it or not. Only like 5 seconds between our top 16 drivers. There's a yellow flag. I think it was caused by the car, the AlphaTauri of Buildaholic. Maybe a little bit of contact with another driver. Stealth Rex climbs up yet again from 17th, I think. into 11th now. Let's have a look at tires. Okay, so a mix between the orange and the red compounds, mediums and softs, C4 and C3. We have mediums being used by our top two leaders, with side effects taking the fastest lap with a 124.8, and that's snatched away by StealthRex with a 124.3. StealthRex is using softs though, trying to climb up the grid as fast as they can. Wow. Yep, between our first and 16th driver there is only a 9-second gap, so we are having a lot of close racing over here. As we ride along on in the cockpit camera off side effects, as they try to chase Prodigy down, with now DRS enabled and side effects in the vicinity of Prodigy's DRS. 4/10ths between our top two drivers, and they seem to be pulling away from the rest of the grid with a 1.5-second gap between side effects and Simon, who is in third. With DRS wide open, is Upside gonna be able to make a move on his uh, on his nemesis over here, who's Prodigy, and side effects goes on the outside with Prodigy leaving him room in T1. Ooh, and a little bit of contact between our driver's elbows out between the Alpine and the Ferrari. StealthRex now in 9th, having a good race, but a disappointing sprint race that put him into 17th after spinning out to contact with one of our other drivers. Let's look at our race leaders yet again. Prodigy is in the DRS of side effects. Is he gonna be able to keep that gap under 1 second? Going into the DRS detection zone, and yes he can, and is now gonna have DRS on the pit straight. DRS wide open. Is he gonna be able to make the same move that side effects did on him on lap 3? The ending lap 3. No, he cannot. But Prodigy seems to be managing his battery pretty well. That's something Prodigy is known for, managing their battery. Unlike side effects, who's now on 27%, unlike his championship runner-up Prodigy, who is on 65%. Gap still 1.5 seconds between our second and third driver. Certi fighting a lot of the drivers that are rocking the mediums here. StealthRex still in 9th, using up all of his ERS. Is that gonna be a good idea for the Mercedes driver here? As there will be a DRS chain forming up because of car park that's going on here, with Skyinter leading that DRS chain. DRS wide open. I don't think StealthRex is going to be able to. StealthRex is now in 8th as one of the drivers peel off into the pits, and that's the AlphaTauri of Simon. tries to go on the inside but cannot make the move stick. Maybe he's gonna go for it here. No, he cannot. Prodigy overtake side effects, I think, under the pit straight with DRS. Prodigy with 30% more in the battery, the tank, than side effects. Second, taking a call. Okay, I am back. Sorry for that. Never mind, it's an urgent call.